at the WWN TC in Port Richey, Florida. My name is Michael James, and this is WWN Proving Ground 9th Anniversary Show. We have a great show this evening, including 5 championship matches, including our main event for the FIP World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, it seems like Stevie Frick finally decided to show up tonight. It only took WWN this damn long to give me what is rightfully mine, and that is my WWN Multimedia Championship. And no. Tonight, after I become the first ever 2-time WWN Multimedia Champion, I'm looking right at you, camera. The WWN officials will have absolutely no choice but to put me in the main event of the WWN Super Show. Battle for the belts. The first ever WWE ID showcase. And shut your damn mouth. And speaking of that main event, you have someone who has stolen my property, someone who doesn't even look like they should be on the graphic, Stevie Frick. And then you have someone who I hate so damn much, someone who I despise. I pray to God. I pray to God this man just dies. August Artois, your FIP World Heavyweight Champion. And you have some other guy who's way past his prime, who doesn't even deserve to be in that championship match, who should have retired years ago. Sideshow, your FIP Heritage Champion. And you guys can say all you want, but the fact of the matter is that I carry this company on my back with nothing on my waist, and I'm not even on the damn poster. Are you serious? What are you doing? What are you doing? I thought our business was there,
Jonathan Hudson. Let me tell you something. You listen to me. You don't make the rules. You listen to me. In case you haven't noticed here, Jonathan Hudson, your attitude has had a lot to do with your altitude here in Proving Ground. You want a multimedia championship match? Is that what you want? You feel you deserve it? Oh, for 2 times? Well, I'll tell you what. Card is subject to change. And tonight that match is going to change.
What are you talking about? My match is to change. My match is not to change. It's only
you and Stevie Frick here later on tonight, one-on-one, and here is a stipulation, just one of the stipulations as of right now. If I so much as see 2 of these freaks stick their face through that door out here, you're done. You're done. Wait, yep. You wanted it, Hudson? You got it. How about that?
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 9th anniversary of WWN Proving Ground. I am your host, Alex Green, and I am joined by the FIP World Heavyweight Champion, the man himself. He's real, he's raw, it's August Artois.
What's up, folks? It's my second time here on commentary, and I'm absolutely loving sitting down next to the legendary Alex Green.
And we are kicking things off with the semifinals of the Francisco Ciazzo Memorial Young Guns Invitational.
Ciazzo.
And these men have a chance.
Ciazzo.
I got it. And a chance.
Call him Baby Keef. It's Baby Keef, like Ciazzo.
And these men have a shot at the 2024 to make it on the 2024 Battle for the Belts WWN Super Show, Sunday, December 15th.
Are you done with your plugs? Do you keep up with Keef on social media? He's been in the gym lately with the other members of the Miami Boyz, and look at his arms. He almost ripped his head off there a second ago, but now he's stuck. Now see, he's stuck. Oh, never let go of the headlock, kid.
And the Vindicator, Brady Payne, utilizing the hair, trying to get an advantage on Baby Keef. Baby Keef with the experience advantage in this match. He has 3 years of professional wrestling experience, while Brady Payne is only a few months in.
Come on, Keef. Kip up, Keef. Kip up, Keef. He's just taking a break right now. He's just taking a breather.
And both of these competitors
Look at that.
Incredibly athletic. Both men in incredible shape.
Wow. The athleticism in Keef. I've actually been on the other end of one of those drop kicks. 2 of them, maybe 3 of them actually, I forget. Up. Right to the outside.
And Baby Keef showing you why he's the highest man in Yo City.
Oh, that's why they call him that?
And he gets lifted with a diving boot off the top rope.
That's seriously why they call him that? Because he jumps off stuff? I thought it was
He gets elevated, he gets lifted.
Oh, I thought it was for another reason. My bad. Yeah, listen to that crowd behind. He's in the short time Keef and the Miami Boyz have been in the scene. They have gained such a reputation.
And the fans love the Miami Boyz. You can hear the 305 chants all over the state of Florida.
All over. Even in other states. One bit of advice I gave to them, I said, if you're going to make it, get out of Florida. And they did, and they have been, and they will continue to. 3 of them.
He hit the swinging neck breaker.
Can you count that high? That's 1. Your turn.
There's 2 elbow drops.
Let's say this last one together. And that's, Alex hit me with it.
Boom! 3 of them.
Boom. Are you bringing it?
I am bringing it.
I think Baby Keef has, let's give him 5 good booms here. Boom, 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 boom.
And he hooks the leg, but unable to keep Brady Payne down for the 3 count. This matchup will continue.
Now, how do you spell that? It's 3 Y's, isn't it?
A.
See, he should have added 4. Ooh! Takes Keef head.
And a big clothesline from Brady Payne. And just pummeling Baby Keef now.
Are those close fists? Open those fists up, young man.
And this is not a position that I would have expected Baby Keef to be in. Brady Payne on top, laying the hammers.
Who do you think is going to win this match? I think Keef's going to win.
I think that experience advantage will come into play.
I'm sorry, I said I want Keef to win. I want.
Well, his chest just attacked that turnbuckle, and he is down, writhing in pain.
Poor Kitty's going to look like Kofi Kingston with a caved-in sternum here soon. I hope that doesn't happen again. Be able to eat cereal out of his sternum.
Brady Payne locking in front face lock, going for a vertical suplex.
That's just a classic move, and it always gets the job done.
Hooks to the leg.
Suplex. It's been done since. Siri, how long's the suplex been around for? Siri answers, a long freaking time. And it's around still because it's been getting the job done. Look.
And Baby Keef trying to use this fan's energy to get back in this matchup. The Vindicator, Brady Payne, bringing the pain with a knife-edge chop in the corner.
Are those shorts or are those trunks?
Biker shorts, I believe.
Oh, they shrunks. I think they're shrunks. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Baby Keef's had enough.
Woo! Jesus.
And a multitude of chops. Brady Payne's chest is red.
He turned that boy from vanilla to cherry.
He just lit up Brady Payne.
Like a Christmas tree. Merry Christmas, by the way. Happy Hanukkah.
Thanksgiving. And he drops his throat right across the top rope. Baby Keef is in trouble here.
Brady Payne looks like he's became nothing but a pain in the ass for Baby Keef.
Maybe taking a little bit too much time here, making the rookie mistake, but he hoists Baby Keef up in the air. Ooh. And if you're picking up what he's putting down, it was a body slam with a lateral press.
I think Baby Keef last time weighed in at 197 pounds. And that was a lot. That's a lot of strength right there from Mr. Payne. Bringing the pain.
And he locks in the rear chin lock, trying to cut off the oxygen to Baby Keef. If you can't breathe, you can't smoke. And Baby Keef is trying to get lifted.
That's true. I mean, to be completely honest, I hope he doesn't choke him out because I, too, am trying to get lifted.
And Baby Keef utilizing the fans' energy to his feet, fighting out.
The young bull bringing out the horns.
The young bull is looking to win the Young Guns with a DDT.
Payne facing the mat head first. I think he's got a little bit of rug burn on the forehead.
And both men are down.
Listen to that crowd. Slowly but surely behind Baby Keef.
And both men have to get up by the count of 10.
305, is that how much all the Miami Boys weigh together?
I think so.
Okay. I'm not good with...
And both men to their feet. And Baby Keef with the spinning back elbow. Signature Baby Keef.
Took his head off. Wait, it's still there.
And Baby Keef once again, he is getting elevated. He is going to the high rent district, if you will. Brady Payne doesn't know where he's at. And off the top rope, bit cross body.
How was that not it?
Only a 2 count, and Brady Payne using every ounce of energy he had left to get his shoulders off the mat.
That was a 3 count. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. That was a 3 count. It had to be a 3 count.
In August, a spot on the Super Show is on the line. The finals of the Young Guns Invitational on the line. And a chance at any championship opportunity on the line right here. He hooks him. And that's a TKO.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That could be it.
That's a PKO.
And oh my God!
That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted.
Brady Payne just pinned Baby Keef in the Young Guns Invitational. That is an impossible upset. Baby Keef has been the favorite to win this thing since the beginning, but Brady Payne is advancing to the finals.
I'm the newest one here.
I'm devastated. You know what? Sideshow just walked by. I'm gonna go get him and put him on commentary. I gotta go sulk.
And the Young Guns Invitational brought to you by Territory Tees. We know one half of the finals. It'll be Brady Payne, and we'll find the other half later tonight with TJ Brady faces Julez Bradley.
Baby Keef, how are you feeling after that loss against Brady Payne?
Yeah, I guess I'm done. I said it from the beginning. Once I entered this tournament, while some people thought that it was a long shot, it was very far away for me to get to the finals. I knew it all along that I was going to. You see, it's different when it's someone who thinks they want it, this person thinks they want it, well, I need it. So, whether it's TJ Brady or Julez Bradley, it doesn't matter. I've came this far, and no one's gonna stop me now. All pain, all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. With a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first.
And in our second contest, we see two of the hottest prospects coming out of WWN Proving Ground with Slick, Nick Swift, and Dijon Young. And now I am joined by the FIP Florida Heritage Champion, the one and only, the Proving Ground original, Sideshow.
It's great to be here once again at Proving Ground, checking out all this great action. We've got a great match in these two young guys, Nick Swift and Dijon Young.
Dijon Young, the Spice God, had a hell of an impressive performance in the Young Guns Invitational of Baby Keef. He came up just short, and both men are looking to rise the ranks here at Proving Ground. And back and forth action, fast-paced right off the bat. He hoists him up, looks like he's going for the power bomb or a razor's edge.
Quick schoolboy.
And the action, fast, chaotic. This whole show has started off chaotic.
Oklahoma roll. I love that move.
Dijon Young off the ropes, and he just runs over Slick Nick Swift.
Ducks two. And a Russian leg sweep with authority.
Is it a Dijon leg sweep?
It could be.
And the Spice God hooks the leg, but only a 2 count. And an atomic drop, belly to back suplex combination, but only a 2 count.
Do you know how many condiment references are going on in my head right now thinking about this Dijon guy?
He is the Spice God. But he misses that one. Nick Swift out of the way, and he almost flew into the front row.
That Mayo proposed a problem for him in this match.
And he goes for the suplex to the inside, but Dijon Young having none of it. Putting his foot under that bottom rope to prevent the suplex from happening. And
hard right hand.
Big right hand right to the mouth.
And a drop kick right off the apron. Dijon's in trouble.
This is a spicy situation on the outside.
I mean, Dijon's been trying to mount an offense, he just can't catch up.
And I'd like to remind the fans that action like this is brought to you by Zone Fitness. 2 locations, St. Petersburg and Port Richey. Make sure to check them out. And Nick Swift giving it to the fans right here. Almost knocking the Spice God into the front row. And he goes for the pin, and he just pushed right on his face. The disrespect.
When you get a forearm or a hand right on your face when you're getting pinned, it's so much harder to kick out of it. Because you've got all that pressure on your face, and you risk, when your movement, even like doing more damage to your own face.
Yeah. And Nick Swift with the Cutthroat into the snapmare off the ropes. And a Shining Wizard kicked him right in the face.
Is this it?
And you're seeing firsthand why these are two of the hottest prospects at WWN Proving Ground. Back and forth action. Both men putting it all on the line here for the fans in Port Richey.
I mean, let's talk about how important this is to the young guys here in the state of Florida. These kind of matches.
And not only that, the importance of being featured on the 9-year anniversary celebration.
Exactly.
And Nick Swift almost had it with the Blue Thunder Bomb right there. Dijon Young in a bad way. And what is Nick Swift looking for as he ascends to the turnbuckles? He is on the second one. And a
big knee. Caught him right in the shoulder, man.
As someone who has dislocated their shoulder in a match, I know how painful that could be.
I've had 2 surgeries, trust me. That is the absolute worst injury you can get. When your shoulders are taken out, you can't do anything.
Dijon Young was sent for the ride, and the Spice God is on fire. Things are getting spicy in Port Richey. And you can feel the momentum shifting. Dijon Young from across the ring. 2 kicks to the face. And then 1 right to the back of the head. Nick Swift is in trouble. An incredible splash from the Spice God, but only a 2 count.
He's got to stay on. He can't really relish in this too much.
And he's got the front face lock. He could be looking to put it away here. And Nick Swift turns it around. Hoists him up. An incredible DDT. Lateral press. And the 3 count. Nick Swift picks up the impressive victory here in our second contest of the night.
A valiant effort by Dijon Young, but his efforts really just didn't cut the mustard.
Well said, Sideshow. Well said, Sideshow. And of course, once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Zone Fitness, Territory Tees. They're the reason we can bring you this kind of action each and every week. Once again, your winner, Nick Swift. In our next contest, 2 of the top stars here at Proving Ground collide as Bryan Atomic with Tiny Tanaily, the Atomic Formula, take on the second son, Rafael Delgado, the Mad Hatter, Rafael Delgado. And I'm once again joined by the first son, August Artois.
I'm back. The loss of baby Keef really got me, but I'm back. I took some breathers.
That was an incredible upset, shocking to say the least.
Rafael Delgado is actually my brother. Both trained under the late, great Francisco Chiazzo. Look how jacked he is. Look at him. Really came into his own lately.
He's really gone a little mad. He has found himself, and since becoming the Mad Hatter, he has been more vicious. He has been out of his mind, as you can see right here.
I mean, have you seen our family? Me as a brother, Francisco Chiazzo as a father. You're bound to be a little mad.
And
But
Bryan Atomic is not a fan of whatever is happening.
I was about
right
to say,
now.
it looks like it's just making him more and more mad.
Now, Bryan
Yeah,
Atomic, he is known for his exquisite strikes. He can strike from anywhere. He can catch you with a knee and knock you out at any point. So you have to be careful.
So can Rafael Delgado.
And a huge hip toss.
We learned that together in the WWN Training Center at WWNTC.com. Check it out. Fulfill your dreams of being a professional wrestler like Rafael Delgado.
And yourself, August Artois, Rafael Delgado, two of the best students to ever come out of the WWNTC.
Oh, they took her hat. They took his hat.
Tiny Tanaily working at his distraction.
A double take.
And Bryan Atomic taking control.
Frank always taught us you got to treat your opponent like a tiger. You would never turn your back on a tiger. And it looks like Rafael Delgado got pounced on from behind.
Well, make no mistake about it, Tiny Tanaily is a tiger herself, a two-time state wrestling champion. I've seen at least 50 gold medals that she carries around with her.
She's a beast. She's been suplexing my friends for the better part of a year now.
She told WWN management that she will continue to suplex anyone she wants to until we find her proper competition.
I think they're going to make a city named after her suplexes. It'll be glorious. I'll be at the ribbon ceremony.
And Rafael Delgado in trouble in the corner.
You can hear those kicks.
Right in the back of the leg. And that's one way to neutralize the size difference here, as Bryan Atomic is giving up over 100 pounds to Rafael Delgado.
You can hear the kicks. I'm glad I can't feel them. Look at those feet. Feet of fury.
Bryan Atomic lines him up.
And lines him up. Oh.
And it appears to only be angering the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, that's not good. He looks pissed.
Bryan Atomic with the knees to the midsection. He saw the clotheslines weren't working. Try the midsection and right to the back of the head.
It reminds me of Tekken. Remember that game Tekken when we were kids? It reminds me of that. Real life, right in front of us. Two bad dudes going at it. Who's going to be the badder dude?
Any man can win on any given day here.
Sounds like the fans want Rafael Delgado to win, though.
The fans love Rafael Delgado.
Double chop, nipples straight down to the ground. Ooh!
And a palm strike from Bryan Atomic. A knife edge, an overhand chop from Rafael Delgado.
Oh, that wasn't what he was. Oh my goodness! I think his soul left his body.
And Delgado was feeling himself for a second, but then he got kicked right in the midsection.
Oh!
Incredible counter, and he's got the pin.
With the green lightning bomb.
That was incredible.
That was incredible. I didn't see it coming. You know, as a professional wrestler myself, it's very rare when I get shocked. And that counter right there was shocking.
And Rafael Delgado, he has his eyes locked on his opponent.
He's got to stop doing this, though. He's got to stop giving his opponent time to come back and get re-entered. See? See what I mean? Do you see what I mean?
He tried to play some mind games, and it cost him a knee to the side of the face.
It's going to cost him his mind sooner or later. Come on, Delgado.
What is Bryan Atomic thinking here? Delgado is down, up to the second rope, to the top rope.
Oh!
And a double stomp. It looked like he landed right on his throat.
He did. Driving a hole right through his sternum.
That should have ended this matchup, but Rafael Delgado gets his shoulder off the mat, and the fans come alive at the WWNTC.
100% behind him.
I'm surprised Delgado can still fight after a guy just jumped off the top rope onto his throat.
And then now he's kicking him right where he jumped.
Those lethal strikes, they're exquisite.
Ooh.
He rarely does he miss.
Oh, look at this.
And palm strikes of his own and a headbutt to the midsection.
I think that was a Street Fighter.
An atomic drop.
Atomic to atomic.
And he is fired up. The Mad Hatter is not playing around. Clothesline to the back of the head. And Bryan Atomic, he might be unconscious.
I'm loving this side of Rafael Delgado, though.
He really feels himself. And what is happening? Tiny Tanaily in the ring.
Tiny Tanaily. Oh, get her off. Ring the bell again.
And she's choking him out. Kick
This
to
is
the midsection.
Not fair. Where is the wizard, the wonderful wizard, to save Rafael Delgado from this
Bryan
beatdown?
Atomic with the palm strike.
Please don't do.
And a German suplex from Tiny Tanaily.
We just got done saying how she has been and just destroying these men here at Proving Ground.
And Bryan Atomic, statement made. He loses by disqualification of Tiny Tanaily. Rafael Delgado was the winner, but a statement was made.
Rafael Delgado, he's not a little guy. He's not a little guy. You know what?
She just suplexed over 250 pounds.
I think he weighs more than that, but that's muscle too.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners by disqualification, the Mad Hatter, Rafael Delgado.
He gets the win, but statement made by the Atomic Formula, and I have a feeling that this isn't the last we've seen of these two.
It's not a victory that any professional wrestler wants. We all want to win, but nobody wants to win like this.
Mrs. Tiny Tanaily, how are you today? Great. Now, Mr. Atomic was in a match with Rafael Delgado, and he was coming up a bit short, so you decided to come in and give Mr. Rafael a German.
I did.
Now, what was the reason for that?
What was the reason? Well, first of all, when my man is down, I'm going to always be there for him. Second, I'm not going in there and Germaning these guys because he needs my help. Because quite frankly, he could do his stuff on his own. I'm doing it because WWN is continually deciding to not bring me any real competition. So I'm gonna keep my...
Excuse me, I am competition.
Girl, don't make me embarrass you again, please. Please, we already...
All right, wait, okay, all right, relax. I was doing an interview, ma'am. All right, save it for another time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the FIP World
is now time for the first of 5 championship matches here tonight at the WWN Proving Ground 9-year anniversary celebration. Once again, I am joined by the 8th Deadly Sin, Port Richey's finest, Sideshow.
Yeah, man, I am so excited for this match. First of all, I want to go on record and tell you how much I love these Miami boys. I mean, we saw a little earlier Baby Keef come up a little short, but these guys are awesome. They I've matured in the ring since I first saw them. They're getting better every day, and it'll be interesting to see today what they can do against Annihilation. They might be walking away as the FIP World Tag Team Champions tonight.
And you have to think the ramifications of that. If they were to upset Annihilation right here tonight and win those titles, they would then go on to face the Metro Brothers at WWN Super Show Battle for the Belts, and that would be the biggest opportunity of their career.
And we all know what the Metro Brothers have done, you know, here in WWN.
In the past, they have been known for kind of what Annihilation's doing now, but I think they've turned a new leaf, the Metro Brothers.
Right. Well, what my point is how many times they've held these championships, how good they've become, how much of a staple they become here at WWN. And right now, sultry side, that really irks me, the whole sultry side of their sexy chungus thing. I just don't see it.
I think they might have put a little bit of that behind them. They're still sexy chungus time. But the opportunity here, we've seen what Annihilation can do. We've seen them beat better together. We've seen them beat Rafael, Delgado, and RPA as a team. They'll go to any length necessary. They will use the championship belts.
Speaking of going to any length, the length that Chris's foot just caught Scyther right on the back of his head with that beautiful enziguri.
And the Miami Boyz on fire here early. And you gotta wonder, is Annihilation maybe thinking ahead to the Metro Brothers?
They shouldn't be thinking ahead to the Metro Brothers. They need to concentrate on the Miami Boyz right here, right now, or they're gonna lose.
And the Miami Boyz, former WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Champions, they've shown us time and time again how good they are, and you cannot underestimate them. And the power from Puma Johnson just hoisting him up. But Scyther going to the eyes, the underhanded tactics.
I mean, are we surprised, though? Are we really surprised that's what's going on right now?
Every member of the Emerald Empire is known to handle business that way.
Effective, though.
And here's some sexy Chungus time, because they feel they are in control. They've got Puma in trouble. They've got the ring cut in half, and Puma Johnson sent for the ride.
Ducks a line, ducks an elbow.
And gets out of the way, blind tag. Chris Malachite's the legal man, and he is coming from the top. Cross, body, taking the big man Chungus down, but only a 2 count.
I think when Chungus took that spill, he just rang his bell and landed right on the back of his head.
But it's not enough to take the big man out, as he just uses all that size to push Chris Malachite into the corner. And Malachite doing everything to get out of there. He knows he's in trouble if he stays there. And he went for the suplex. He tried to come off the top rope and get Tornado for momentum, but Scyther holds him down. And now Chris Malachite hanging out to dry on the top rope. And Annihilation showing you exactly why they are the FIP World Tag Team Champions.
The ref needs to get a little control here, man. I mean...
And he's admonishing Scyther, but I don't think Scyther cares. Goes for the pin. He goes for the pin again. Forcing Chris Malachite to use all that energy to keep kicking out. And once again, the ring cut in half. If you keep him away from his partner, it's 2-on-1. And just continuing the beatdown. Maybe basking in the glory a little bit. And Malachite trying to fight out, but it's 2-on-1 in the corner.
Oh!
And they both gave him a chop.
That'll split a nip.
And Scyther once again just making sounds at the fans, and he doesn't speak English. And now just attacking the back of Chris Malachite, trying to inflict maximum punishment, trying to bend any ligament he can. And you hear the fans coming alive in Port Richey. They want to see the 305 take home the FIP World Tag Team Championship right here tonight. And Malachite's doing everything he can to get to his feet. He's reaching. They are literally
so close,
fingertips
so
away.
Close.
But Scyther, once again, veteran instincts, puts an end to it. And a rolling headbutt to the midsection. And the biggest man in the matchup, Chungus, using that power and that body weight. And he might have hurt himself on his own move. But Chris Malachite is in trouble.
All right, brother. Well, as much as I'd like to stick around here, I have to run real quick. But I'll see you soon, buddy. Thanks for having me on commentary.
And Sideshow has business to take care of. And right now, FIP World Tag Team Championships on the line. Chris Malachite in a bad way, hooked in an abdominal stretch. The ring cut in half. And Chris Malachite was trying to give him a hip toss, but he was just too big. And a gut buster. Scyther up to the top rope with the splash, and that's gotta be it. Hooks the leg, but only a 2 count. Chris Malachite has taken a beating in this matchup. Desperately needs to get to his partner, Puma Johnson. Annihilation, annihilating Chris Malachite right now, but Chris Malachite with the float over. There's a tag, I don't think he saw it. And Malachite just caught Chungus with a DDT. This might be the opportunity he needs. Annihilation both taking spills. A DDT on Chungus. A missed splash by Scyther, and Chris Malachite could tag right here. He desperately needs to take his partner. The tag has been made. Here comes Puma Johnson. And a jumping clothesline, taking the big man Chungus off his feet. And 2 of them. And a drop kick for the slithering Scyther. And Puma Johnson is on fire. He feels it. This could be the moment the Miami Boyz have been looking for. Could they win the FIP World Tag Team Championships? Only a 2 count. What is it gonna take for the Miami Boyz to put away Annihilation? There's a match at the Super Show on the line. There's the FIP World Tag Team Championship on the line. And they went for a tag team move. Chungus hoisted up. What power by Puma Johnson. And tag team offense. Chris Malachite with the cover. Scyther breaks it up. It is pandemonium here at Proving Ground. And the Miami Boyz, they send Scyther for the ride. The fighting is taking place outside the ring. It's taking place inside the ring. And Chris Malachite hits a defeat on Chungus. Chungus could be unconscious. And he goes for the moonsault, but he hits the knees. All hell is breaking loose in this tag team championship contest. And in comes Scyther. Chris Malachite is in trouble. Sent for the ride. Chungus hoists him up, and Scyther puts him down. That's gotta be it.
Here are your winners, and still the FIP World Tag Team Champions, Annihilation.
And what a win for Annihilation. Miami Boyz gave it everything they had, but it wasn't enough tonight. And your World FIP Tag Team Championship, Annihilation, retain their titles and look ahead to Rafael, to the Metro Brothers of JC and Chris Metro at WWN Super Show Battle for the Belts. Tickets, information at WWNlive.com and OCCRoadhouseNation.com.
See, every time Annihilation steps in the ring, we seek to hurt our opponents, to do real damage. And I'm not gonna lie, here tonight, Miami Boyz, you hurt Chungus. But it doesn't matter, because the result was still the same. Annihilation is still FIP World Tag Team Champions. And Miami Boyz, I will not forget what you did to me here tonight. And see, that's all behind us now, right, Scyther? That's all behind us, because on December 15th, battle for the belts, Metro Brothers. You're next, and you will suffer the same fate.
Contest is set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. And it is for the WWN Multimedia Championship. Introducing first. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the challenger, standing to my right, representing the Emerald Empire, from Malibu, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, the headliner, Jonathan Hudson.
hell are you doing out here? You already did your thing. The stipulation, I'm all good with that. What are you doing out here? You know what, Rick Fames? I am sick and tired of you always coming in here and trying to interrupt my...
You know what, Mr. Hudson? You're already back here, back at it, running your big, fat, jaw-jacking mouth. Already. You know what? The thing I told you about matches, subject to change, cards subject to change. How about rules subject to change there, freak? I am implementing myself right now as special enforcer for this match. During this match, I will be standing right there. Gotta watch you. These people gotta watch you. Matter, watch this. Watch it.
Honestly, what else are you gonna lay on me, huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you talking to him like that?
And as special enforcer and the commissioner here at Proving Ground, I am going to exchange the referees out and give a special, to add an extra layer of professionalism here in this match. You are going to have a special referee.
What?
A special referee. I can't think of nobody else other than my boy Sideshow. So, Hudson, what about that? What about that, man? That's all you do is run that mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your special guest referee for this match is your reigning FIP Florida Heritage Champion, the 8th Deadly City Sideshow. Our special enforcer for this match, Mr. Rick Payne. And Jonathan Hudson's opponent, he hails from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in 234 pounds. He is the reigning and defending WWN Multimedia Champion, representing Frickin' Strange, Stevie Frick.
And in our second of 5 championship matches here on this historic night, it is Jonathan Hudson versus Stevie Frick for the WWN Multimedia Championship. Sideshow is the special guest referee. Rick Thames is the special guest enforcer. And this is a match I think you have your eye on particularly. Joining me at commentary is Slick Nick Swift.
Yeah, special guest in the booth here. Glad to be here for this matchup. Should be a barn burner, Alex Green.
And the history, it speaks for itself. Jonathan Hudson was the multimedia champion. Stephen Frick came to Proving Ground and he beat him for that. And then Jonathan Hudson got himself disqualified in his rematch. He had to fight to earn it back, and he beat Sage Scott and John Strange before WWN officials would give him this matchup. And can he win here, win the WWN Multimedia Championship, and get back on track to the WWN Super Show, the Heath D. Schneider Second Annual Memorial Battle for the Belts 2024.
The best of the best involved in this matchup, Alex Green. A couple guys I've locked horns with, a couple guys you mentioned that I have faced personally, and like you were saying, this is just the top of the pedestal here in WWN.
And the WWN Multimedia Championship on the line. There's ramifications for Battle for the Belts 2024, and these two men do not like each other. And then the surprise, Rick Thames at ringside. Sideshow is the referee that can neutralize what the Emerald Empire is used to. And they ban Annihilation from ringside, so he's gonna have to do it straight up against Stevie Frick.
Frankly, two guys, you said they don't like each other. I don't think anybody likes Jonathan Hudson, and you see it there with a mean slap to the face, just straight disrespect.
Jonathan Hudson not taking too kindly to it, but not afraid of it. And he said hit him, and Frick obliged. And you heard him one more time, Frick obliged, and they are back and forth here. We are underway in this WWN Multimedia Championship match.
Frick getting the best of that exchange there.
And Jonathan Hudson just ran over by a Mack truck. He fricked him up, as the fans like to say.
Yeah, Frick getting that little momentum going. Once he starts getting rocking and rolling like this, it's hard to stop.
And signature Stevie Frick with the double knife edge chop in the corner. And now attacking the midsection. And another double knife edge chop from the champion.
Controlling early in this matchup, Alex Green got that front face lock applied.
And Jonathan Hudson has been obsessed with Stevie Frick since he won. It was a triple threat match with Baby Keef, but Stevie Frick hit him with the spear and won it. And since that moment, Jonathan Hudson has been obsessed with Stevie Frick. Every time I've talked to him, it's Stevie Frick, Stevie Frick. And this is his chance. But look, Stevie Frick is lining him up right here. Could this be a spear already? He went for it, but he got a drop kick to the knee.
Heads up maneuver there, Alex Green. He's seen that move, like you said. He has the experience. Use the veteran mentality there to take out the knee. What an absolute maneuver.
And the assault on the leg continues. That kick to the knee when he went for the spear looked nasty, and now just attacking the leg.
Alex Green, you've been in that ring. You understand how it feels to hyperextend a knee. It almost stops all of your momentum. You can't put any weight on it.
And if Frick can't walk, do you think he has a chance to beat Jonathan Hudson? If he's only on one leg, Jonathan Hudson is one of the most vicious and vile person I have ever met.
Well, losing your base puts you at a severe disadvantage, as any competitor will tell you. Just like that, when you go for a power maneuver, you just don't have the ability to get it done.
Looked for the explosiveness to get a spine buster and just inflicted more pain on himself before finding himself locked in a half crab.
Continuing to wear down the ligaments and tendons in that knee. But I'll tell you what, like you asked earlier, Alex, it literally takes one move and one move only for Stevie Frick to take home a match, so that spear can come at any time.
And still just assaulting that knee. It's making my knee hurt up here in the commentary booth.
Yeah, it's cold outside. That arthritis will set in. Anybody with previous knee injuries will feel it.
And Jonathan Hudson, once again, just assaulting the knee, assaulting the leg.
He's proud of himself as he does it here.
And Sideshow letting him know you only have a 5 count.
He's taking full advantage of it, though, Alex Green.
And you see Sideshow getting right in his face, laying the law down. If there's one person that can lay the law down to Jonathan Hudson, I believe it's Sideshow.
Frick battling back. He wants to maintain that multimedia championship, wants his face plastered everywhere there's WWN media.
And Jonathan Hudson looking to inflict more punishment, trying to pick up Stevie Frick. But Stevie Frick trying to fight back. He is to his feet. Jonathan Hudson set for the ride, reversal. Stevie Frick couldn't even run to the ropes.
Taking full advantage there as well with the follow-up on the kick, sweeping the leg out from underneath Frick and absolutely obliterating any sort of a comeback he had going on there. All of those ligaments and tendons are connected, Alex Green. It starts from the ankle, it works its way up.
Jonathan Hudson making his way to the outside and finds himself face to face with our special enforcer, the WWN commissioner, the Southern Posse's Rick Thames.
Yeah, that's a big man, no matter the age. I definitely don't want anything to do with that guy.
I don't know if you know about the Southern Posse back in the IPW days, but him and his tag team partner were two of the most vicious, bled all over the state of Florida. Jonathan Hudson doesn't want any of that.
Hudson continuing the assault, though. He's got Frick in the corner.
And Frick with the back elbow. You can feel the tension in the air. You can feel the ramifications of this matchup to WWN Super Show Battle for the Belts. And Frick gets the spine buster, but cannot capitalize because that leg is hurt.
Yeah, he had to get a little bit of life back into the leg just to deliver that maneuver. You saw he was able to plant just enough force to lift Hudson into the sky and plant him back down, but not enough to take on the cover.
And both men looking to get to their feet. Sideshow has been a completely impartial referee throughout this contest. And Frick is trying to get back to his feet. And a clothesline from Stevie Frick. And a back elbow. And the multimedia champion is starting to rock and roll. Incredible reversal. What did I just see from Stevie Frick? He's pulling out all the stops here in this huge WWN Multimedia Championship match, and he might have him beat here.
Can't say I've ever seen that one from Frick, Alex Green.
He hit the Frick switch, but it wasn't enough to turn Jonathan Hudson off.
And by the skin of his teeth, Jonathan Hudson able to kick out.
And both men have been hitting each other so hard. Both men have to be feeling this matchup. Both men have to be feeling the wear and tear. And you see it right there on Stephen Frick, and a kick right to the leg again.
I think the wear and tear is starting to lean harder on Stephen Frick. It's back. Oh my.
He just got planted on his head. I thought that was it. Everyone thought that was it. How did Stevie Frick kick out of that?
I was saying it's a battle for Frick just to even stand up, but I don't know how he's going to stand up after being planted on his head like that.
And Stevie Frick digging deep, using every ounce of strength that he has to kick out. And Jonathan Hudson is pissed off. He's letting Sideshow know he thinks that was a slow count. But Stevie Frick, he has been in the ring with the best of them.
Fireman's carry position here, Frick battling back.
And he gets out of the fireman's carry, but he still can't capitalize. That leg is hurt. Every time he escapes, he can't amount any offense.
Yeah, I gotta shout out Trent Edwards here. He's hopping around like a pirate.
Stevie Frick with the assault to the midsection. And he goes for it. What just happened? He held the ropes. The referee didn't see it. The bell is rung. Jonathan Hudson is claiming we don't have an official announcement.
Rick Thames trying to grab the belt. Did he see something that Sideshow didn't?
And Rick Thames consulting with Sideshow. He is the special guest enforcer. He did let Jonathan Hudson know that he wasn't tolerating anything.
It looks like they're conversing here.
It's like the umpires in a baseball game deliberating on the call. And Sideshow says no. And Sideshow just said we restarted the match. Rick Thames and him conferred. Jonathan Hudson cheated, and this match is gonna start.
We talked about how Sideshow had been very impartial to this point. You said Hudson was pissed off after the slow count. He's probably infuriated at this point.
And a spear from Stevie Frick. We heard the bell ring already. And that's it. Stevie Frick retains. I cannot believe what we just witnessed on a night that's been chaotic from the start. Jonathan Hudson pins Stevie Frick, uses the ropes. The match is restarted by special guest enforcer Rick Thames and Sideshow, and Stevie Frick just runs over Jonathan Hudson, and your winner, Stevie Frick. We saw Sideshow and Jonathan Hudson arguing over the belt. And then when Sideshow let it go, it hit Jonathan Hudson right in the face. And he stumbled right into that spear. I can't believe what we just witnessed.
One shot after the spear, Alex Green, that's all it took. And did we see a little bit of a fast count from Sideshow?
I didn't see a fast count, but still your WWN Multimedia Champion. Still going on to the ecstasy of gold at the WWN Super Show Battle for the Belts 2024. Stevie Frick and Jonathan Hudson looks unconscious. If you want more information on the WWN Super Show Battle for the Belts 2024, RoadhouseNation.com, WWNLive.com. Tickets are available now.
From bracket B of the semifinal round of the Young Guns Invitational, sponsored by PortoricanTees.com, is scheduled for one fall with a 45-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Oh, when you pause the previous song, once it gets turned in.
He is representing DCCW from Racebury Road, weighing at 201 pounds. He is the single-line, strong style sensation, the Miracle Mullet, Julez.
This is the second of our Francisco Chiazzo Memorial Young Guns Invitational. The winner of this matchup will go on to face Brady Payne at the WWN Super Show Battle for the Belts 2024. And there is so much on the line right here for these two young men. And the Young Guns Invitational is brought to you by TerritoryTees.com. And the bell rings, and the two young guns lock eyes. The finals at Battle for the Belts 2024 on the line. The biggest opportunity of these two young men's career on the line. Of course, if you want tickets and information to the WWN Super Show, just check out RoadhouseNation.com and WWNLive.com. And the fans here at the WWN TC are loving the mullet shake. And the despised TJ Brady. He's had issues with basically every person he has ever met, except Giovanni Flores. But this is huge for him, the last student trained by the late, great Francisco Chiazzo. And TJ Brady taking his time, not ready to lock up, doesn't want to make a mistake. And the fans and Julez Brady, they think TJ Brady's a chicken, but he is a very smart competitor. He picks and chooses his opportunities, and he is a master of the underhanded tactics. And collar and elbow tie-up. And both men equally matched in the size and the weight category. And neither man giving up the lockup, neither man giving up position. And Julez Brady getting pushed up to the top rope, and this lockup continues off the top rope. And this might be the longest lockup I've ever seen, but neither man will give the advantage to the other one. Neither man willing to risk it. And they better not knock over that camera. And both men not wanting to make a mistake with everything that's on the line. This is the Young Guns Invitational, so everyone that has competed in it has 3 years or less of experience in professional wrestling. And still unable to break the lockup. And I cannot believe what I'm witnessing here. They have gone all over the ring, outside the ring, and back inside the ring, and neither man have been able to break this lockup. And Julez Brady finally gets the advantage. Goes for the top wrist lock. And turns it into a neck breaker almost. But neither man still letting go. And Julez Bradley continues the offense. Snap suplex into a belly back suplex, and the two men finally separate. Julez Bradley with the pin. And the stakes couldn't be higher in this matchup for these two young competitors. An opportunity at Battle for the Belts 2024. What features the Ecstasy of Gold 4-way championship match. No DQ, no rules. FIP champ August Artois. FIP Florida Heritage champ Sideshow. WWN Multimedia champ Stevie Frick. And if Krieger can retain his championship later on, not to mention Shine Championship, Evilise versus WWE ID Zeta Steel. so much more. And Julez gets kicked right in the spine, and you can see the pain. And here it comes, the Italian limousine. But only a 2 count. We've seen throughout this tournament how resilient Julez Bradley can be. He defeated Marshall Moore, who was much bigger competitor than he was, and he overcame the size difference. And TJ Brady picking up the impressive win over Papi D to make it to the semifinals. And referee Jamil right there checking to make sure it's a legal hold. And you always have to make sure with TJ Brady, but Julez Bradley using the power of the fans to fight back. TJ Brady sends Julez Bradley for the ride, but a reversal. TJ Brady gets the boot up. He gets 2 boots up, and he just kicked him right in the mouth. He might be unconscious. That was nasty. Referee, check on that man. And TJ Brady looks angry. He is angry at Julez Bradley, and he is angry at these fans. And he's got the rear chin lock locked in. He is suffocating his opponent, Julez Bradley. Julez Bradley fighting with everything he's got, but still just choking the life out of him. And right there, shades of his trainer, Francisco Chiazzo. And you can hear the disdain in the fans. They do not like TJ Brady. The locker room doesn't like TJ Brady. And Julez Bradley fighting out the finals of the Young Guns Invitational on the line. And a running knee strike from TJ Brady. And a bulldog. Julez Bradley's in trouble. And that couldn't have been closer. Fractions of a second away from the finals of the Young Guns Invitational and an opportunity at the WWN Super Show. But Julez Bradley, at the last possible second, gets his shoulder off the mat. Leg drop, tries to pin again, but it is not enough. Julez Bradley continues to shine on. He says some can and some can't, and he can kick out right here. And TJ Brady going to the throat, choking the life out of him, the frustration boiling over here. And you can see he's mad at the fans. He's mad at Julez Bradley and TJ Brady. Up to the top rope, but he misses. TJ Brady might be hurt. Both men trying to crawl to their feet. Both men have been just laying it all on the line. The referee up to the 3 count. Of course, if he gets to 10, they will be thrown out of this match. But Julez Bradley doing the mullet shake. He's to his feet. Spinning back kick. Goes for the vertical suplex into a stunner. That was nasty. What is he looking at? Who is this lady? Who is she and why is she out here? Julez Bradley and the referee both wondering the same thing. But TJ Brady, who will capitalize on any opportunity, eat defeat. Into the flatliner, shades of his trainer.
Here is your winner, the TJ Brady.
I don't know who the mystery woman is, but it appears that Lemuria had another trick up their sleeve as this mystery woman distracts Julez Brady and TJ. TJ Brady capitalizes, eat defeat, and then a flatliner. Shades of his trainer. And going on to the finals of the Young Guns Invitational to face Brady Payne will be TJ Brady. What is sure to be the biggest match of their young careers. But it is only fitting that the last student trained by Francisco Chiazzo would make it to the finals of the inaugural Francisco Chiazzo Memorial Young Guns Invitational. And make sure to check out WWNlive.com for how to stream our biggest show of the year. Once again, your winner and going to the finals of the Young Guns Invitational. He has punched his ticket to the Super Show. TJ Brady is pure enough.
TJ Brady, congratulations on your win tonight. But you won because of this young lady right here.
This is Envy.
Envy?
Yes.
TJ?
So Miss Envy aside, the Young Guns tournament. Now the semifinals are completed in Julez. Since my debut, you have been a thorn in my side, and that has been pricked out. I've beat you. You ate defeat. You're gone, forgotten about forever. And now that all the eyes remain on me, it's time to go to the WWN Super Show and show everyone who the real superstar is when pure enough TJ Brady beats dumbass Brady Payne in the finals of the WWN Young Guns tournament. Right?
Yes. Jules, I'm very sorry to interrupt you right now. You lost against TJ Brady.
Yeah.
When one Miss Envy decided to interfere.
That's the name?
Envy, that is
Envy.
the name. Mysterious Envy. How are you feeling?
Hair's green, envy, green, it's funny, it's cute. I feel like trash right now. I don't feel very shiny. TJ Brady is the antithesis of some can and some Kate. Some got it and some ain't. You know, stupid catchphrases aside, I was looking really forward to knocking him out of this tournament. And that's probably the problem. I let him distract me and I got my emotions get the better of me. So it is what it is.
I'm so sorry about that. Keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 16-minute time limit. And it is for the WWN Proving Ground Championship. Introducing first. weight, he hails from the Caribbean, weighing at 201 pounds, the poster boy, Papi D. And his opponent being accompanied by Royce Rush Adams, representing the regime. He hails from Munich, Germany, weighing in at 102 kilos. He is the reigning and defending WWN Proving Ground Champion, the Iron Kaiser,
And we still have 3 championship matches to go. And we are kicking it off. Papi D gets a shot at the WWN Proving Ground Championship and Krieger. And Papi D will have to have eyes in the back of his head because Krieger is always accompanied by the members of the regime. And you see Royce Crush Adams at ringside. But this is the biggest opportunity in Papi D's young career. A shot at the WWN Proving Ground Championship. And so much on the line here. Whoever wins this matchup would be in the ecstasy of gold at the WWN Super Show Battle for the Belts 2024. And you got to think Papi D, he would want to win that championship and go, and then have a chance to face August Artois, Sideshow, and Stevie Frick. But Krieger has been resourceful, he's been vicious, he's done whatever it has taken to retain that championship week in and week out. And a nice snap suplex float over from Papi D. And then he stands right on the hand of the claw. If you dismantle his hand, can he still do the claw? That is his finishing maneuver. And he uses the pants as a weapon. And Papi D in control here early. WWN Proving Ground Championship on the line. And you have to wonder, is Krieger maybe looking ahead too much to his huge opportunity at Battle for the Belts and what's sure to be the biggest match of his career? The ecstasy of gold. No rules, no disqualifications. All championships on the line. And Papi D throws Krieger to the mat, goes for the pin, holds the arms down. Put all that pressure on the shoulders to try to prevent the kick out, but not enough. Too early in this matchup. And then locking in the arm bar. And once again, I'm joined by Slick Nick Swift. The championship, you've wrestled Papi D. Have you faced Krieger before?
Many a times, many moons ago, both of these guys, very strong competitors.
You know how vicious and talented these two men are.
Krieger definitely not somebody you want to run into in a back alley.
And Papi D sent to the floor. And that floor is not soft. I've fallen on it and it hurts. And Crush getting involved. I said it at the beginning of the match. You have to have eyes in your back of the head when you face Krieger. And the assault continues. Krieger, you see it right there, resorting to any means necessary.
Yeah, using that coconut of a head he's got there, absolute weapon.
I mean, just think, we've seen Krieger win a 2 out of 3 fall Sons of Battle boot camp match, championship versus career. We've seen Krieger win Hurricane street fights.
Krieger getting his claw absolutely dismantled right now.
And it might be the most ingenious strategy that I've seen taken against Krieger.
Yeah, an Eagle's talon is ineffective when it's broken, and if you take out the claw, you might take out Krieger's most dangerous weapon.
And Krieger just hoisting Papi D. Suplex in the middle of the ring, but only a 2 count.
Yeah, perfect product placement there, but not quite enough to hold down the shoulders yet again. Krieger trying to dump him out like yesterday's trash.
And just drape the throat across that top rope, putting all that torque on the neck.
Crush Adams kind of giving instruction from the outside, it looks like.
And just looking smug and confident. You never know what the regime has up their sleeve.
I mean, there's a reason to be confident. They are a regime for a reason, Alex Green.
They have ended people's careers in Proving Ground. They have injured people, and Papi D is in trouble.
Papi D looking injured after that one, a maneuver I have not seen in quite some time.
The full Nelson slam.
I think you would call it a butt buster.
They used to call it the Bubba Bomb back in the day.
I was trying to avoid any name specifics there. Papi D with an absolute killer of a submission hold here, though.
A nasty armbar, and that's on the same hand he does the claw with. The assault on the claw continues.
Like utilizing all of that weight on his shoulders. Rolling through, Papi D getting to that double wrist lock.
And you said it earlier, Nick, that if you take out his most dangerous weapon, is he still the competitor that he always is if you don't have to worry about the claw or the super claw?
Well, I think it does take away your biggest worry, but Krieger has many maneuvers that can finish an opponent. Most notably, those size 15 boots he just put on the ring.
And the ring savvy to know where those ropes were to break the submission. But you see him favoring that hand. It's been slammed, it's been hit off the steps, it's been stomped on.
Getting an opportunity to catch his breath here as he rolls out of the ring.
Krieger checking on the hand, Royce. And a big running, diving dropkick through the ropes. And Krieger, head bounced off the floor.
Yeah, it looked like the Kool-Aid man busting through a wall there.
Oh yeah.
Absolute impact. Papi D looking to follow up. Oh my.
And that was with the injured hand. He might have hurt himself doing that.
These two laying shots back and forth.
Back and forth indeed.
Combination strikes there. A couple of kicks, forearms, Muay Thai style.
And Papi D with the Bulldog. This could be it. Do we have a new champion?
Not quite enough.
Barely, with everything left in the tank. Krieger gets his shoulder off the mat.
He could have slid away for in between the space between his shoulder and the mat, but just in time. Keeping an eye on Crush after his involvement earlier there.
And the poster boy, what is he lining up for here? Up to the top rope.
Ascending to the heavens here, Alex Green.
And a huge senton, but Krieger gets the knees up. Papi D perhaps took a little too much time as he worried where Crush was at. And he ate those knees to the spine.
You have to wonder if the regime had a game plan there. Did Crush let him know he was on his way down?
And he's going for the claw. Now the question is, can the claw be as effective as it was? And apparently not.
Obviously not there. Krieger with a great reversal there. Almost went up for a spike.
I think Papi D was going to end it, and his back being injured caused him And Krieger hoists him up.
Dominator.
And Papi D might be unconscious. That was vicious.
Here is your winner, and still the WWN Proving Ground Champion, the Iron Kaiser, Krieger.
Alex Green, you asked if Krieger could go ahead and finish a matchup without the claw. He proved it there with that maneuver. Krieger still your Proving Ground champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a four-way tag team match. Scheduled for one fall. With a 16-minute time limit. And it's for the WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Championships. Introducing first. And weighing in at a total combined weight of 405 pounds, making his Proving Ground debut, the Delgado, Arjun Singh, and Big Brady, Bryan. And their opponents, representing Neptune Trident, they're weighing in at a total combined weight of 375 pounds. The team of non-stop Tanaily and the performer, Oscar Vice. And their opponents, they hail from 4 pounds, San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at a total combined weight of 400 pounds. They are the reigning and defending WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Champions, Rafael Gonzalez, Damian Gemini, the Puerto Rican Hound.
And it is time for the 4th out of 5 championship matches, and this one, 4-way tag team fray.
Yeah, this thing should be absolutely insane. Gold all over the place tonight, and this time it comes in pairs, Alex Green.
And with the stakes, with the WWN Super Show Battle for the Belts, we know if whoever wins this match will go on with the tag team championships to that show. And then we're still going to find out who they will face. So all of these competitors are looking to win these belts and secure their spot.
Yeah, by taking tonight's matchup, you essentially lock in your spot for the show. Anybody else is just kind of making a name and hoping that they get put in that position.
And we saw it happen with Better Together, who dropped the titles to the Puerto Rican Hound Dogs. They were on the poster. They were poised to be on the Super Show, but the upset of the match, Hound Dogs win, they're going on to the Super Show. And now they got to do it again, right here. 4-way fray, WWN Proving Ground, 9-year anniversary celebration.
Yeah, Hound Dogs are obviously the fan favorites in this one, but I got a little bit of a question myself, Alex Green. How exactly does this one work? Is it first pinfall? Is it elimination?
It is first pinfall wins the tag team championship.
There you have it, folks. Clarification. We got a test of strength going on here. Who do you like between the... Oh, I knew that was
And you got to think a young team like Cutthroat Agency or Big Rig Bryan and Arjun Singh making his debut. Could you imagine in your debut you win the tag belts and go on to the Super Show?
I mean, what an opportunity. First time around, and you get to find yourself in possibly the biggest show of the year.
And now the professional wrestler in me says keep an eye out for Oscar Vice, because if you watched his match with Papi D last week, he is more vicious than I thought, and he is more technically sound than I thought. So you have to watch out for him in this matchup.
Yeah, with experience comes a heavier hand, and by the week he's gaining more experience. I think I faced him in his debut match, young and spry, and his hair is getting longer by the day. His shots are getting heavier, and his technique is getting better.
But the favorites in this matchup have to be the only two-time WWN Proving Ground Tag Team Championship father and son combination. They've done it twice. They have to be the odds-on favorites.
Yeah, CJ Mallory coming in vicious here, getting an opportunity to get into the match. A big mistake by the younger Hound Dog, sending his opponent into the team's corner, giving him a chance to get a fresh body.
And they call him non-stop CJ Mallory because he is non-stop on the offensive.
These teams are really going to have to focus on narrowing in a corner of this ring. They don't even have a whole half to work with.
And right here you see Neptune's trying to executing, cutting the ring all the way down to a quarter, and then just attacking. Once again, Oscar Vice, the joint manipulations. He learned this overseas, and it is nasty. He could break and dislocate your shoulder at any moment.
Yeah, serious grip in there with that right hand right on the shoulder blade. Forcing the ligaments away from the tendons here. And this is smart strategy, like you said, keeping him in his corner.
And Damian Gemini hoists him up. A little bit of an airplane spin. And the debuting Arjun Singh is in the ring. He saw the opportunity to tag in, and now he is on offense here. This is the first time seeing him, and backbreaker side slam combination.
Yeah, impressive first entry into the matchup there for Singh, getting the trucker on board now.
And here comes Big Rig Bryan Colton. He's trained here at the WWNTC. And Oscar Weiss saw it coming and kicked his legs out from under him.
Seen several mental errors so far in this matchup, shooting an opponent into the other corner, allowing a team to get into the match.
But Cutthroat Agency finding a way to tag themselves into this match. And the powerhouse of Cutthroat Agency, the Spanish Devil Dante Velez, plants him with a big suplex.
I was gonna say, that was almost in the form of a power slam there. Came down with additional force than I usually see.
And here comes the front man, the rock star, Axel Hendricks.
What do they got planned here? Using his own teammate as a weapon, it looks like. Stalling.
And an arrogant pin. You're not gonna win tag team gold like that.
It's obvious all the blood rushed to his head here as he, there's no strings on that arm, bud.
And now he's gonna try to lock himself in a submission. But you notice the Rockstar trying to make sure he gets the camera time.
Well, you gotta put your face out there front and center when you're the front man, and he inches closer and closer to those ropes.
The Big Rig using all his power to get to the ropes to break the hold.
Big shot in the back of the head there. He could be concussed.
And just clubbing blows from the Rockstar. He might be playing the drums right there.
Trucker getting thrown around like a rag doll. Axel Hendricks bringing his opponent back to his corner, getting in his teammate.
And the Spanish Devil back in here. Just bringing the boots, the stomps, nothing flashy here.
I'm surprised he's creasing up his J's there.
Well, you gotta crease up your J's if you're getting to stomp Bryan Colton in the face. And we saw the running senton there. Unique offense from the big man, using all that weight, come pressing down on the solar plexus.
That's a lot of competitor. That'll take the air out of you real quick.
But they're letting Bryan Colton get too much room.
Going for a double team maneuver, just completely whiffed, but getting back to the offense here. Smart play by taking out his tag opponent.
And onto the back.
That's got to be 300 plus of Dante Velez coming down on both the front and the back of Bryan Colton. Now, I'm not sure that he's going to have a ring that's not broken.
I'm surprised he can do anything. And Bryan Colton doing the smart thing and tagging himself out. He knew he was in trouble, but in comes the reigning and defending Proving Ground champion, Papi D. He's got more experience than everyone in the ring combined. And he just planted Axel Hendricks. And CJ Mallory, Dante Velez break up the pin.
Yeah, I can't advise tagging in an opponent and giving up your opportunity to win the matchup, but I guess if you feel like you're going to lose, the Hound Dogs reap the benefits of getting back into this matchup.
And all hell is breaking loose here. It's level 10 excitement. It's pandemonium.
A little unison offense there from the Hound Dogs.
Oh, and both of them, they were going to try to send Papi D. And Papi D showing us a little more than we wanted to tonight.
There's a plumber in Port Richey.
And he just splashed his own son.
Neptune's Trident rapid fire offense here, using each other.
And Neptune's Trident taking advantage of any opportunity, a miscommunication from the dogs. And Neptune's Trident is in control, but don't take this time.
Just a bad decision there by Oscar Weiss to go ahead and poke the bear that is Singh. Up and down he goes. for his efforts.
And tandem offense from Colton and Singh. But in comes Dante Velez, the Spanish Devil.
Yeah, I heard Colton picked up Singh on his way to the matchup tonight, but they're showing good camaraderie together here, Alex Green.
But sent into each other there by the Cutthroat agency. And Axel Hendricks with the running boot. And one for Bryan, Colton for good measure. And everyone's down. Cutthroat agency in control. And he just crushed the man.
Yeah, boots come in pairs, and I guess so do cannonballs.
And can they capitalize here? They are in control.
Too much gloating tonight, Alex Green. People losing their opportunities to take home this matchup.
And now the two biggest men in the contest going at it. And a Samoan drop from Papa Dog. Rafael Gonzalez just planted him.
Up and down he goes, getting a little dissension between the dogs here.
And a huge frog splash from Damian Gemini. He goes for the pin. And that's it.
Here and still the WWN Proving Ground Championship. Puerto Rican Hound.
And even though the odds were stacked against them, the experience of the Puerto Rican Hound Dogs, they retain the championships. And you can see the disappointment on everyone's face. A chance at the Super Show is just past Neptune's Trident, Cutthroat Agency, and Bryan, Colton, and Arjun Singh by. But you see some dissension, like you said, Nick, a little bit of argument between Rafael Gonzalez and Damian Gemini.
Yeah, whether it's dissension, miscommunication, not sure the exact specifics there, but these two managed to get it done.
And still your tag team champion, Rafael Gonzalez, Damian Gemini, the Puerto Rican Hound Dogs. And once again, I have to thank our sponsors for bringing us, helping us bring you this action. The WWN Proving Ground 9-year celebration. Territory Tees, Zone Fitness. Make sure to check them both out.
The FIP World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first. Sage Scott.
A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one. Mr. A1 since day one.
now residing in St. Petersburg, Florida, weighing in at 215 pounds, Mr. A1 since day one, the Trillmonger, Sage Scott. And his opponent, he hails from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds. He is the reigning and defending FIP World Heavyweight Champion. He's real. He's raw. He's the goddamn international draw. August Artois.
And we are underway in our main event, WWN Proving Ground 9-year celebration, and this is the FIP World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
This is what it's all about, Alex Green. Two behemoths in the sport going at it for all that we work for.
And August Artois has been the definition of an international champion. He has defended the belt in Germany, England, Thailand, so many. He's defended it all over the United States.
He's brash, he's arrogant, he's cocky, but damn it, when you're skilled and you're the champ, you do what you want. But Sage Scott throwing him halfway across the ring there.
The power on display. And this matchup right here encompasses 2 generations of proving ground. Sage Scott, a former ACW Cruiserweight champion, one of the most dominant factions in the Midnight Tribe in 2018 and 2019. And then you get post-COVID, August Artois, the top student to come out of the WWNTC.
Sage Scott clearly not a cruiserweight anymore, by the way.
And then August Artois winning every title he could in the World Wrestling Network. ACW Heavyweight Champion, FIP World Heavyweight Champion.
And he's got a couple of offensive maneuvers rolling there, a couple nice arm drags.
But you gotta think that Sage Scott, you know, when he was on top of his game, August was just starting out. And if you watch the promos between these two, the words that they said to each other. August said, "I passed you, Sage. You're jealous because I passed you." And I wonder if there's some truth to that.
Well, whether it's accolades, whether you talk about talent, it's hard to argue talent when a guy like Sage Scott is still doing what he's doing in the ring. But if you mean accolades, if you mean world travel, it's hard to argue against a guy like August Artois as well. They both have their points, and they're here to prove them tonight on Proving Ground, Alex Green.
Yeah, and before tonight, before this matchup got announced, these two are friends. These two had respect for each other, but each one, as they were talking, said something that the other one didn't like, and the animosity just picked up.
All is fair and love is war. Two brothers can go to battle, but right now we are fighting, and Sage Scott with a beautiful elbow, absolutely leveling Artois.
And goes for the lateral press, but only a 2 count. And with so much on the line, the FIP World Heavyweight Championship, the biggest prize in the World Wrestling Network, plus a spot at the WWN Super Show in the ecstasy of gold. 4-way, no DQ, no rules, all titles on the line, is on the line right here.
I mean, this is what we do it for, and this is why these two competitors are going back and forth and trying to show why they deserve to be in that #1 spot.
And I will say, August Artois has been on top of his game. The people that he's beat is a list of who's who, whether it be Lucky Ali, whether it be John Davis, whether it be Karam. He's beaten them all.
One thing he's going to have to do today, though, is beat Sage Scott, who is continuing to lay in punishment to August Artois here, whether it be attacks, whether it be these submissions. It's hard to get out between those biceps on a chin lock like this.
And Sage Scott with the power and the size advantage in this match. But there is no way to value the heart and determination that Auguste Artois has. He might be an asshole, but he has the heart and the determination of a champion.
Power there by Sage Scott to catch Artois after cat-like agility.
And send to the turnbuckles and a nasty German suplex from August. And both men are down.
These two going back and forth, all the marbles on the line.
You could cut the tension in the room with a knife, Nick.
I mean, you can feel the fans back and forth, just like the match. Who's going to take this thing home? Going out onto the dangerous part of the ring here, Alex Green.
This is not where you want to be. There's not a lot of room to operate out there, and everything is really hard.
High-risk territory. This is the spot on the Monopoly board that you have got to own if you decide to step on it.
And Sage just laying into August. But August, the veteran, I actually consider him a veteran now. He used to say it and I didn't believe it, but he is. And a veteran maneuver right there, taking the feet out from under Sage Scott.
And that's ring savvy right there. Sometimes you gotta use your assets, use your intelligence when you don't have the physical advantages that a guy like Sage Scott would have in this matchup.
And the action spilling out into the fans here at the World Wrestling Network Training Center. One of the biggest main events in Proving Ground history. FIP World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Auguste Artois making his best reindeer impression, but he just got ran over right there.
And you can see the pain on August's face. That hurt. And Sage Scott looks like he is stalking his prey. Looks like he's ready to go in for the kill.
Trillmonger looking to turn into the Killmonger right here.
And Auguste Artois, the veteran maneuver, holding on to the rope, trying to prevent any offense, and then utilizing it as to reverse the momentum. And he goes for the German suplex.
Sage Scott obviously done his tape. He's already taken.
Oh! He thought he had got away. And two German suplex from Auguste Artois.
Snapping him off in consecutive order.
And he just ate a knee right to the side of his head. All of August's body weight. And now, is he going to the top rope? Auguste Artois looking to put Sage Scott away.
Climbing to the top, descending to the heavens.
Putting it all on the line at the WWN Proving Ground 9-year anniversary. And he lands a frog splash, hooks the leg. And barely, just barely, Sage Scott gets the shoulder up.
Out of instinct, Sage Scott able to get that right shoulder off of the mat. Our official Johnny on the spot to confirm.
And the vicious side of Auguste Artois coming out, just stomping on the face.
It wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
But is August going back to the top? Is he going for it again?
If it wasn't enough to do it the first time, what makes you think it's going to get it done a second time, Artois? Are you a madman? Going up.
And the fans are coming alive in the WWN TC. Auguste Artois in the air. 2 frog splashes. But Sage Scott rolling through and keeping a hold of him. And the power slam. We have a new FIP World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that was it. You thought that was it. Everyone thought that was it.
He gave them all the smoke and it wasn't enough.
How did Auguste Artois get his shoulder off of the mat?
I've unfortunately found myself in the position of taking that move and it's not fun.
And both men putting it all on the line for the FIP World Heavyweight Championship. Both men wanting to secure their spot at the WWN Super Show and the Ecstasy of Gold. And both men are down once again. And you can hear the split crowd. Half of them want August, half of them want Sage.
This is what we do it for, Alex Green. Both men trying to battle and will their way back to their feet. Who will get there and gain the advantage first?
The referee is up to 5. Both men struggling to get to their feet.
If they can't get to their feet, they'll fight from their knees.
back and forth, just stiff shot right to the face. One for you and one for you. What the hell is this?
Oh, come on.
Annihilation.
Come on.
Jonathan Hudson, the Emerald Empire. There's no secret. It's
despicable, Alex Green.
There's no secret that Annihilation and Jonathan Hudson have problems with Artois. It's no secret that Jonathan Hudson has problems with Sage Scott. And that sideshow, that's Stevie Frick. All hell is broken loose.
Champions respecting champions.
With everything that's on the line going into WWN Super Show, what the hell did Jonathan Hudson and Annihilation think they're doing?
What is Hudson saying?
In the face of August Artois, just running his mouth. But their plans clearly foiled by Sideshow and Stevie Frick.
An absolute great match affected by something that just should not have taken place, Alex Green.
And it looks like there will be scores to settle.
And it's Krieger.
Also in the ecstasy of gold at WWN Super Show Battle for the Belts.
Confrontation there, but no physical contact, and Krieger makes his way into the ring here.
And there are all four men that are in the ecstasy of gold on December 15th. The Proving Ground Champ Krieger, the Multimedia Champ Stevie Frick, the FIP Florida Heritage Champ Sideshow, August Artois, the FIP World Heavyweight Champion. Those four men will collide. They will collide at WWN Super Show, the second annual Pete D. Schneider Memorial for the Belt, Battle for the Belts 2024. What a night. What an event. WWN Proving Ground 9-year anniversary celebration. Thank you to our sponsors, Territory Tees, Zone Fitness. I'm Alex Green.
I'm Nick Swift. Thanks for having me.
And for everyone here at the World Wrestling Network, thank you and good night.